Hello Madam Maria and also friends. Today we are going to discuss about two main parts, which are about the key factors that contribute to the development of the primary school child speaking skills and also the practical strategies that can be adopted to overcome them. So before that, we're going to introduce ourselves first. So me myself is Muhammad Zulus bin Zaidi.
My name is Muhammad bin Madlan.
And my name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Adwan.
So I'm going to start first with the first part. So one of the key factors that contribute to the development of the primary school child speaking skill is the student's confidence level. As we know, every student has their own confidence level. One has a high confidence level and the other one has low confidence level. So when they have a high confidence level, they will try their best to speak in English with their friends and also their teachers. For example, they will say to the teacher when they are going to the toilet, "Teacher, may I go to the toilet?" Or they will say, "May I borrow your pencil or eraser?" to their friend if they want to borrow something from them. So, in that case, they try their best to speak in English even they are using a very simple sentences during that conversation. So, that's all from me. So, what do you think about my point or my idea?
Yes, I agree with your point. Students with low confidence level often afraid of making any mistake while speaking. So move on to the next key factors, which is language exposure and vocabulary knowledge. Students need enough vocabulary to understand instruction, question, and it is also important to express their ideas. So, with limited vocabulary, they may find it very difficult to communicate with other people. Teachers can help this by teaching new words, using simpler language, and giving students the opportunity to speak in front of the class. So that's all from me. What about you?
I agree with your opinion, Hakimi. I think the vocabulary is very important for our students because when the vocabulary can make the student more confident in their speaking skills. So, in my opinion, the overall classroom environment itself play a massive and undeniable role in a student's success. We must remember that a classroom is not just four walls and a whiteboard. It is a complex ecosystem. It also can create the psychological mood for our safety in the room. It also can make the student have a comfortable zone and it can make the creative and linguistic risk and speak up without the fear of immediately judgment. I think that's all for my opinion.
So I'm very agree with you, Faiz. I think that the classroom environment is really important for the student to improve their speaking skills because not only the classroom itself, it needs the students or the teachers' behavior that can affect the student to be more influenced in English. Not only that, the classroom itself needs to have a good furniture such as comfortable places and others. So moving on to the next part, which is about the practical strategies that can be adopted to overcome them. So I will ask Faiz to start first.
Okay, then I will start first. In my opinion, the integrated technology is very important. I say it important because we as a educator we can make an online class for our student where we have a session work. We also can give a homework to our student. It makes the syllabus will not stop at there also. So Hakimi, what's your opinion?
So your point is good. However, technology should be used wiser so that it can support support education of children instead of making them distracted. So the next practical strategies is create a supportive classroom environment. Students need to feel safe, comfortable, and also feel being respected. So if they're comfortable before they are confident enough to participate in front of the classroom, they may feel it bit weird or not or uncomfortable to share their ideas in front of the classroom. So some students may be afraid to answer because they worry about making mistake. Therefore, teachers should encourage them by giving a supportive words such as good try or thank you for sharing your ideas. So teachers should also make sure that students respect each other by not making other students laugh at other students that making mistake while giving their opinion. So when students feel supported, they are more willing to ask more questions and share their ideas. So what about you?
That's a great idea. I really agree for your opinion, because I think that when a student make a mistake during their speaking test or maybe speaking during the class, I think that the teacher should give a moral support instead of judging them and make them feel embarrassed in front of the class. So for the last point for our part is the teacher should increase the student talking time. I say so because when the student have a lot of time to speak in front of the class, they will feel more confident and they will get used to it. So they will try to speak English not only in the classroom or at school. They will try to speak with their parents or maybe with the stranger outside of the school. So I think that is a good strategies to improve the students' speaking skill. So I think that's all from us. Do you guys have any suggestion, or maybe you guys want to make any conclusion before we end our conversation or discussion?
So I would like to add on your last point. By giving students more talking time, it is very good, especially for shy student or introvert student, because they can have more time to practice before sharing something. So for conclusion, schools is a very important place for a student to developing their skills. It is very important because it can make sure the teachers when they continue study in the higher level. So that's all.
Alright, thank you for your suggestion or maybe conclusion, Hakimi. So that's all from three of us. So bye.